No. Oh, these are awful. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Irene and I'm a registered dietitian, and today I am actually doing a Trader Joe's haul because I went to Trader Joe's today and it's been a long time since I've been. So I thought that I would show you guys what I bought, some of the things that I always get, as well as some of their seasonal items, and do a little taste test. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here I have some of my staples, things that I kind of always get, and also just some random things for this week's groceries. So first up, I have the ube ice cream. So this is definitely one of my favorite ice creams ever. I love the flavor. I love ube, and the fact that it's available at Trader Joe's is like amazing because I don't have to go to like some fancy dessert shop or anything to get it. I can just have it at home. So this is definitely one of my favorites. So next up, another frozen item is I have their mac and cheese. So this one is kind of it says it's reduced guilt. So it has a little bit less fat and calories. Not that I count or anything, but it's a really good like snack or like a small meal, and I usually just add broccoli to it, and it's super quick and easy. So this is something that I like to have on hand just for like those days when I don't feel like cooking. So next we have the tteokbokki. This is actually kind of a newer item. I found it like earlier this year, and it's kind of become like one of my kind of go-to things, also for a quick dinner or something like that. I really like to make it with like instant ramen that tastes really good, and the sauce is a little bit on the sweet side, but you can totally add your own hot sauce, or if you are kind of afraid of spicy foods, then this is probably perfect for you. So this is another great buy at Trader Joe's and one of my favorites as well. The next item is the panko breaded tilapia fillets. So these are also like a really great quick dinner if you just put this in the oven and then also make like some veggies or a side salad. It's super quick, and you could even do it with like maybe some curry. I feel like that would taste really good. So this is another one of my favorites that I'll get from time to time. So the next thing that I got were vegetable broth. So these are just some things that, because I was already there, I might as well get it for my weekly grocery list. I'm just gonna be making some things that require vegetable broth. Yeah, nothing too special about this. So next up we have another item that I'm going to be using for my weekly meal prep. I have some corn tortillas. I've never actually tried the ones from Trader Joe's before, so I'll definitely be trying them this week and see how they are. They look like they're pretty good though, and they were actually only 99 cents, which is kind of a steal. So, you know, what can go wrong with it? The next favorite item that I have is these hemp hearts. So I love to put these on like yogurt bowls or as like toppings for like pancakes or even salads. So these are super great and versatile, and I feel like it just adds the little extra like something that makes your food look that much more appetizing. So these are definitely one of my favorites. They also have lots of protein and omega-3s in them, so they're super healthy as well. So the next item that I got is some salsa. This I'm just using for weekly meal prep. I've never actually tried Trader Joe's salsa before, so I will be trying that this week and seeing how it tastes. Then I also saw that they had some chili oil at Trader Joe's, and I don't think I've ever seen this before, so we thought we would just buy it to try. It's actually this onion chili oil, and I think it's got some garlic in there as well, so it might be good to, you know, add to some noodles maybe, or add to something else to like kind of spice it up. All right, the last staple that I always buy is some of Trader Joe's like seasonings are really good. In particular, I really like their umami flavor seasoning. It's got like this mushroom blend, and I feel like you just add it to anything and it gives the mushroom flavor without having actual mushrooms in it, because I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms and sometimes some of the textures. So this is something that I really like to add to like veggies or anything like that. All right, moving on to some of the newer seasonal items and items that I've kind of wanted to try. So the first item that I have here is actually this vegan plant-based Korean bulgogi. So this is actually a new item. The cashier told me that they just got this in like 2 weeks ago. So I will be trying this later. I think it would go really great with some veggies and rice, or you know, substituting my Impossible meat in my bulgogi bowls. That'd be really good. So the next item that I got were these brownie crisp coffee ice cream sandwiches. So I've just never seen these before and thought that they would be really yummy. I love a good ice cream sandwich, and I feel like this is a great, like perfect, like small little dessert after dinner if I'm feeling like I have a sweet tooth and I have to eat something. So I'm really excited to try these. So next up I have this butternut squash mac and cheese. So I believe that this is like a seasonal item. So I haven't tried this one before, so I'm actually gonna try it now and see how it is. The directions say that you can either microwave this or heat this in the oven. Okay, so I just microwaved this for 5 minutes, which seems like a really long time to be microwaving anything. It definitely smells like very cheesy and good. This is what it looks like all mixed together. This is actually really good. Like, it tastes pretty cheesy, and you can taste like maybe a slight bit of like butternut squash. It's not too overpowering or anything. And the little noodles, I don't know what these are called, these little shapes. They're like very al dente, which I personally love. I don't like it when like my pasta is like all mushy and stuff. So I actually really like this. I feel like this mac and cheese is definitely heartier than the other one that I normally get. I'm probably going to be eating the rest of this for dinner. Okay, so the next item that I got are these spicy pumpkin samosas. So I've gotten the vegetable samosas before, and those are really good as like a snack or something. And so I thought that I would try the pumpkin ones. These sound pretty interesting. So I've already baked some of them in the oven, and now they're ready. So these kind of just taste like the regular samosas, but the inside filling definitely is. It's not like extremely spicy, but I do taste the spice. And kind of a little bit more savory than I thought it would be. I feel like usually like the pumpkin stuff is always like on the sweeter side, but this is actually like pretty savory, so pretty good snack. Okay, next up is this pumpkin brioche. I have heard people talking about it like every year, but I've never actually tried it before, so I'm kind of curious to try it today and see how it tastes. I typically wouldn't buy something like this. This is more like a sometimes food, but you know, since it's the holidays coming up and it's a seasonal flavor, anything that is like limited availability always gets me, and I feel like I need to buy it before it's gone. So that's kind of the reason why I bought this today, but also because I really love brioche bread anyways. I'm definitely a bread person. I mean, I could just eat bread by itself for a meal. It's not the most healthy thing, but you know. So just opening it, it smells so good. It's like very sweet and like, I don't smell too much pumpkin-y stuff, maybe like some like cinnamon. Oh wow. So this is a thick slice, like this is thick. So it's got some like of this paper stuff on here that I assume that we're supposed to peel off. I don't know if it's just me, but it's kind of like a little bit more dry than I expected it to be. And I just taste a lot of like cinnamon. It's kind of like cinnamon raisin toast, I think is what it's called. Like you can see like it has like the cinnamon thing swirls in it. I mean, it doesn't taste bad. I can see why people like it. It's just like not my favorite. Okay, next up we have this apple cider fruit spread. So this is also another seasonal item. I thought that this was interesting. I love like apples, so I wanted to try this out and see how it tastes. I have some bread here with me, and I'm gonna just spread it on some. So I definitely smell a lot of like the pumpkin spice flavors. And this is actually like, it's like chunky, which I guess it's a fruit spread and not really like a jam or anything like that. So it's got like some bigger pieces. This is actually like really sweet. I wonder how much sugar's in here. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more tartness in this to kind of balance out the sweetness, and also because like whenever I guess I'm eating an apple pie, I kind of want a little bit of like tartness in like apple pie filling, and I feel like that was what I was kind of expecting when I bought this. So I'm like slightly disappointed, but also like not mad at it because it still like tastes pretty good. And okay, so the next item are these apple caramels. I didn't read, I guess, whenever I bought these, so I misunderstood what they were. Thought it was like little like pieces of apple with like caramel on them. Oh god, no. Oh, these are awful. I'm sorry. They're just way too sticky for me to enjoy. Like, I really like the apple flavor though, not so much enjoying the caramel. I think I'm just gonna have to like give them away to someone else. These are not for me. Next up are these pumpkin flavored JoJo's. Basically they're like Oreos, but they're just pumpkin flavored. And so I've never had these ones before. I've had like some of their other ones. So I am not someone that can like bite down on an Oreo. I always like have to break it apart. Eat all the parts separately. I don't know why. I feel really weird if I just bite into it. So I'm gonna eat it how I normally do. Please don't judge me. I'm just kind of weird like that. So the cookie portion of it is like definitely like fall flavors. Like it's like gingerbready, but not really. It's like there's a hint of ginger, like cinnamon, definitely like the pumpkin spice flavors. And then the cream filling is like very sweet, that like to the point that I almost can't really tell like what flavor it is. I just taste straight sugar. These are definitely more of a treat, not something that I would just snack on every day. Okay, next up is this coffee peanut butter cup porter. Don't actually know what a porter is. I saw coffee and peanut butter cup and I was like, that sounds really good. I guess it's like it's some kind of alcohol, like I think maybe beer or something like that. Oh! As you could probably tell, I haven't opened very many bottles in my life. Ooh, this is a really dark color. It like kind of reminds me of like Coke. Let me try it. It kind of just like tastes like coffee mixed with alcohol with like the perfume of like some kind of like sweet cream, like peanut butter scent. I don't really taste the peanut butter, but I can like kind of smell it in there. It's kind of weird. It's starting to taste more like beer, like the aftertaste. So the last items that I have here are these hot chocolate like stirring spoons. And I feel like I've been seeing these like a lot like on TikTok and Instagram, but I thought that they'd be cool to try out, especially since today it got a little cold here in Texas. And when I say it got cold, I mean the high is in the 70s finally. I have my milk warmed here. I just heated it in the microwave, and I guess you just like, you put it in. So after I stirred for like 2 minutes, it did turn into hot chocolate. And I don't know what I was expecting, but maybe like I thought that this was just like a popsicle stick, but it's actually like a spoon. So I thought that that's like super neat and like a kind of like a nice touch. Yes, definitely hot chocolate. And this is, I believe, like a mixture of dark chocolate and like milk chocolate, which is like the perfect balance of like sweetness for me. I don't like my hot chocolate to be too like sweet or too like overpowering. So this is like perfect for me, a 10 out of 10. Alright, so that wraps up the Trader Joe's haul. There were a couple things that I wanted to get that I wasn't able to find at my store, such as like the maple popcorn, which I always love getting every year. But I hope that you still enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. And let me know down in the comments below what your favorite is, or if there are any items that I missed. I'll see you next time. Bye.